He's doing the Bolasie flick. Well done. Andros Townsend. It's 2-1. Crystal Palace take the lead. 3 weeks. It's not a pleasant surprise, is it? At some point, you're going to crack, and it was just shit. It was just shit. Now that I'm looking at what my camera is recording, I finally figured out there's a coat hanger right there in my room and I never knew about it. Anyways guys, welcome back to the Crystal Palace career mode, and of course we're going to start off today's episode with yet another press conference. You guys are leaving so many questions down below, I can't even answer them all. Thank you so much for the support on the latest episode, likes as well. Well over 100, if you can do that again, that would be absolutely amazing. But let's get into the question. ESPN FC, rumours are being heard that the former West Brom striker Berahino is getting more frustrated with playing time. Do you think the situation will boil over like the one that happened at West Brom last year? Honestly, whatever happens with Berahino, I don't really mind too much. We've got Connor Wickham, he's my number one. Backup players do not interest me at all. There are rumours that Wilfried Zaha might be joining Liverpool in January for 20 million. Are these rumours true? Not a chance, mate. They may offer 30 million, 40 million. I'm not selling Wilfried Zaha. He's arguably been my best winger at the club. Better than Bolasie, better than Townsend, better than anyone we've got. I need to keep him. According to Sky Bet News, Mr. Mourinho has fired more shots and said that you don't have the prestigious background, nor the experience to win the league, nor the resources to win the league. He also stated that you're just lucky and your luck will dry out. How do you respond to this? I don't have a prestigious background. I've won the fucking treble with AC Milan, mate. What are you talking about? You can do that. Oh wait, you did with Inter. But my point is, I've proven myself in the past. I know how to win titles. I know how to win trophies. I know to have European success. Mourinho, I know it's a tough life down there below us in the league table, but you need to calm down and work hard, and maybe you'll get second at best. Mr. Manager, fans have nicknamed Selhurst Park Fort Selhurst after the number of good performances in the stadium. Do you believe that the fan base supports your players greatly even in the worst of times? Well, honestly, their support has been perfect, and we didn't really have a moment where the fans had an opportunity to turn it back against us. Everything is going well at Selhurst Park. I don't think they've had a reason to complain yet. But if that were to happen, I've got faith in my fans that they will keep supporting us all the way through. And the final question, dear manager, a lot of managers think that even if you win the Prem, next season you will flop like Leicester City and that your players will leave for bigger clubs since they have more money. What do you have to say? I'm not just good on the pitch, I'm good off the pitch. I'm the best manager in the Premier League right now, and I can turn Crystal Palace into an English superpower. If I want to, I'll see if I've got the energy for it. I don't know just yet. But don't you worry about that. We won't do a Leicester. We won't flop. And who says Leicester are going to flop? The Premier League is just on the way. Maybe they'll do well. Who knows? Once again, guys, if you need to leave me some questions down below, you can. I will try and answer the best ones in the next press conference, of course. Sorry if I couldn't get to your question. But let's get into the action. Heading straight into the action with the game against Everton at Goodison Park. And as you may know, in real life, Everton have bought Yannick Bolasie, so maybe this could be the final few games of Yannick Bolasie at our club. Maybe I'll have to sell him in the January transfer window. Also, I think Ashley Williams has joined Everton. I could be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure he has. Anyways, these are the league tables. We are currently first, top of the league, 4 points clear of Chelsea. Man United have dropped off a little bit. Everton in 13th. We should be able to take them. Most goals scored in the league as well. Why would Bolasie want to leave us? This is a current Everton lineup. It looks pretty strong, but they've benched Romelu Lukaku, which I can't understand. Diasse is playing up front. It's a decent side, but I know we can beat them. I think we're better than them, honestly. Townsend, what can he do? He flicks it up. He's going for the spectacular! Oh, Joe Robles with the save. Townsend, look at Cabaye making that run. We've got a few options. We've gone to Yohan Cabaye. Straight at Robles again. Pape Suare. Nice bit of pressure high up the pitch. Through to Bakary Sako, who tries to force a shot. Doesn't really work out like that. They're getting rid of it. Maybe not. They're not getting rid of it. There it is! I know you're not an attacker, Pape Suare, but come on, man. You should be doing better with that. That is brilliant play. That is brilliant play. One chance, one goal. It's the theme of FIFA 16, to be honest, in career mode, but I can't knock that one. That was great build-up, and James McCarthy is the one to put it into the back of the net. Let's take a look at that. First touch passing right from there. It was incredible. Zaha cutting inside, looking for passing options. He's found Sissoko. No, he hasn't, because it was a shit pass, but Sissoko makes the most of it. Moussa Sissoko rifles it. It's saved. Sako, good turn. Now into Townsend. Townsend with space to run at the defenders. He's gone past them. Townsend lays it off. Wilfried. What is up with my finishing today? Now, the fact that we're going into half-time losing 1-0 actually infuriates me. I've got no complaints of the goal they scored, but what I can complain about is the half-time stats. We absolutely destroyed Everton, yet we're losing. Zaha, space against Phil Jagielka, cut past him. We know you can do it. We've got a man running. It's Yannick Bolasie. Yannick, what can he do? Cuts inside, swerves past a few. What? I am actually livid. I've never, ever seen something quite like this. I don't know who that is. Clearly handballs it. Williams ignores the ball. Joe Ward, oh, he's going to get it. Does that. Niase's one-on-one. And puts it past man. I've never, ever experienced this type of bullshit before. I can't. What? I turn handballs on, man. I turn them on. I look... Zaha cuts inside. Does it even matter at this point? No, because we're going to lose either way. Brilliant goal, Wilfried Zaha. We've got 15 minutes to go. Well played. Fair enough, Zaha. You know what you scored? This is why I don't want to sell him. He's great. I can't even focus on the game anymore. I'm still absolutely fuming inside. This is probably the worst moment of FIFA 16 for me, and usually I try to hide as much of it as possible, but I think this time I'm just going to show you because this is what a broken man looks like. Musa, surely we're not going to draw this one. Are we actually going to draw this one? Saved by Robles. Zaha, looking for Townsend. Townsend takes a touch, and Ashley Williams gets in his way. The way I lost as well. I'm playing good football, creating chances. I'm not finishing them. Fair enough, that's my fault. The first goal they score, fair enough, great goal. Only chance of the first half, they put it away. But then they turned something on that I just can't handle that, man. That second goal just sums it up for me. FIFA 16 needs to die as soon as possible. I'm going to give man of the match to Wilfried Zaha. I'm not even going to put too much thought into that. He scored a great goal. Fair play to Wilfried. As it's a new day and I've taken a few moments to myself to calm down after what happened against Everton. That was probably the shadiest moment I've ever had on FIFA 16. But anyways, we're back. Home game against Arsenal in the Capital One Cup. This is the game I'm going to sim because the Capital One Cup to me isn't that interesting. Even though we're playing against Arsenal, it's a good game to play, but the Capital One Cup is just not the scene where it's at. And we've lost 1-0, Gabriel. Fair enough. Let's take a look at the man of the match through the squad ranking. It actually was Jason Puncher with a 6.7. Not the best rating, but then again, we lost 1-0. We didn't score, we didn't play well. Jason Puncher is getting 6.7 added to his man of the match total. Chelsea have come within a point of us at the top of the table, so things are getting heated up in the top two. Manchester United still not quite getting back to their old form, so Mourinho, you can fire shots all you want at me not winning the game against Everton, but the fact of the matter is you haven't won your last 3 games. Thanks to the long rest, we finally recovered Connor Wickham for this game, which is going to be massive. We need someone up front who's going to bang the goals in. We've been lacking that the past few games. Sakho is drifting out to the left. Yannick Bolasie is not even on the bench. He's just playing so poor recently, and I feel like with him being gone to Everton in real life, it seems all but clear that he's going to leave this next transfer window. He's not been playing great. I think it's time for him to move on. At the Britannia Stadium, we need to bounce back after what has been the darkest moment of my FIFA 16 manager career. Nothing at AC Milan or Tottenham or any other team I've done tops what happened at Goodison Park. We're at the Britannia now. Let's bounce back with a win. Stoke in 4th, doing really well this season, but usually we do well against good teams, so hopefully that's going to be the case today as well. Marko Arnautovic is the man to watch. I'm sure Ashley Williams will put him in his back pocket. Now that Sakho is back, we've got multiple free kick options. It's either him or Yohan Cabaye, and he seems to have the power and accuracy over Cabaye, and it's more than 30 yards, so I'm going to go for the power free kick and see if this works. Bakary Sakho, try and curl it around the wall if he can. Bakary, just wide. Good effort though. Well done by Pape Souare, helping out in the attack. He's doing so well. Now into Bakary Sakho. Sakho needs to take a heavy touch. Cut inside, cut outside, take a shot across goal. It's got a Wickham! It's 1-0! I didn't even mean to cross it in. It was a shot. The most shocking shot I've ever seen from Bakary Sakho's left foot. But Connor Wickham doing what you're supposed to do. Put the ball in the back of the net with a bit of luck right there as well. Not going to deny that. Why is it he handballed it in? He genuinely handballed it in. I don't know what it is. I've got handballs on. In the Everton game, not a single handball incident was given. And this one arguably should have been ruled out as well. It just baffles me how this game changes from being completely against you to giving you little favours like that. This is why I actually hate the living crap out of this fucking game. Even though it's in my favour this time. Yohan Cabaye into Sissoko. Sissoko into Connor Wickham. Connor Wickham trying to turn. Cutting back. Looking for options. Connor Wickham turns. He gets lucky. Townsend. I don't know what's going on. It's a very similar game like we had against Everton, where I'm in complete control, leaving absolutely no chances to Stoke. The only difference is the lucky bounces are completely falling for me, and that's why we've taken the lead 1-0. I should be happy, but then again, those two games literally have summed up FIFA 16 in a big way, and I shouldn't be focusing on that. I should be focusing on Crystal Palace. We're still top of the league. This win could be huge. Let's go get it. Beware for the 90th minute. Beware for the 90th minute. Bojan, good block. Ashley Williams, huge. Jack Butland is in the box. It's getting serious now. Charlie Adam looking to whip one in. It should be Mandanda's. Don't know why you're punching it. You could have easily grabbed it, my friend. We're getting rid of that. Connor Wickham closing down. It's still not the end of the game. It's still not over. It could be a chance. Get rid of that, and that should be the end of it. There we go. We win the game against Stoke City 1-0 after a tough battle. And we finally get what we deserve, and that is 3 points. In complete control, the shot that Ashley Williams blocked was probably the only shot they had on target. So, fair play to our defenders. They were outstanding. James Tompkins, I wasn't going to mention it, but he looked the best out of everyone for me. And even FIFA agrees. So for that reason and that reason alone, he's getting mad at the match. As you can see, Connor Wickham is doing fantastic for us. He's our new hero. He sent me a message saying that he's absolutely delighted with the game time he's getting. He's also very happy with the fact that our team is doing well. He said that in the newspaper somewhere as well. So he's doing well. Luke Roll, you need to calm down. He's already asked for more wages. He's 56 rated. I don't know where he's got the confidence from. But anyways, we've got to play the game against Bournemouth. I'm going to go with the away shirts because Bournemouth, they could clash white against black and red. This is a team that should play, but honestly, once again, Balassi just, it's a no-go for me. Connor Wickham goes up front, Sacco to the left. James Tompkins was man of the match, he deserves to play. And I'm going to put Musa Sissoko in ahead of MacArthur as well. But that's the team for the game against Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. Bournemouth could be a tough game. You know, the little teams are the ones that scare me the most. We need to defend first in the league. We're still on top in the Premier League, and I want to keep it that way. And Bournemouth are doing this. Good ball. Afobe should have scored. It should have been 1-0 to them. James Tompkins into Townsend. Townsend into Cabaye. Cabaye looking for Wilfried Zaha. Well played. Zaha against a few. Zaha, it's a penalty every day of the week in the 40th minute. Yohan Cabaye, confidence against the Bournemouth goalkeeper. He goes the right way, but it was too powerful. Crystal Palace take the lead. Yohan Cabaye finally opens the score. We left it late in the first half, but I'm glad to take the lead nonetheless. Very boring game. Bournemouth are defending so well. I've only had one shot on target, and it's the one I put away, so I'm very happy with how clinical we're being. But at this rate, I could see them getting back into the game easily. Wickham, good vision by Connor Wickham. Wilfried Zaha with pace against Craig Daniels. Wilfried Zaha still going. Zaha cuts inside into Wickham. What a save! Oh, what a pass. Wilfried Zaha against Arthur. He's through on goal here. Wilfried Zaha lays that off into Connor Wickham. Oh, what a goal by Crystal Palace! Why aren't these goals the types of goals that define and change games? We've had nothing but ugly deflections, bullshit goals scored for and against us. But that goal, finally a good goal to behold, and it was just brilliant. Bakary Sacco scores, Wickham with the assist, Crystal Palace back on track. And that's the final whistle. We win 2-0. We saved the best for last. Honestly, it was such a poor start to today's episode. I thought I was never going to play this game again and just wait until FIFA 17. But that second goal kind of gave me some hope back. It wasn't a great game, don't get me wrong. It was pretty poor, but the goal we scored made up for it a little bit. I forgot to look at the ratings for man of the match. It's been such an emotional episode. I'm obviously going to make a few mistakes here and there, but FIFA's man of the match was actually Yohan Cabaye. I'm happy to give that to him. He scored the penalty. I thought he was solid in midfield. Unfortunately, the next game is already really early after the game we just played, so fitness levels are pretty low for this game. I may have to rotate the side against Swansea, but that is for next episode, of course. Don't forget to leave your press conference questions in the comments down below. I've got a feeling I know what types of questions will be asked. But anyways, we've got the January transfer window as well coming up, which is huge. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.